Welcome back, students. How are you all doing? I hope you're all fine. Now we are going to learn about new chapter, components of food. It's there in your textbook, page number 15. Are you all really excited? Can we start the topic? Yes. Now, components of food. You know about food. What do you mean by food? Whatever we are intaking, either in a solid form, else whatever we are drinking, everything is considered as food. Is it not? So, why do we need food? Of course, if you are hungry, you will have food. That's true. But still, is it the only reason behind why we are having the food? No, it provides energy. In sense, in our daily routine, we used to run, walk, jump, doing exercises, cycling, so many things we'll be doing. For doing all the activities, we need some energy, is it not? And we are gaining the energy by intaking the food. That's what. Why do we eat food? Why do we eat food? It provides energy. This is the main important reason why we are intaking the food. Okay. And then, what did you have in your breakfast? You might tell chapati, idli, dosa, vegetable biryani, curd rice, so many things you might answer. But everything, whatever we are taking, we are having with some side dish. Is that not? Chapati, dal we used to have, and then curd rice, even we will be having pickles. Everything will be having along with side dish. What is the reason behind the side dish? Why do you want to have it? Because we need some varieties in our food. Is it not? Why do you want that variety? Is it important? Is it essential? Because each item contributes a special kind of nutrient. Okay, so each and every item in your food will be having a special kind of nutrient. So we are having varieties and we are intaking everything, and because of that we are gaining energy. And about nutrient, we already learnt in the previous chapter. The food, what we are intaking, if it is utilized for the growth and development of the own body, then that type of food is meant to be as nutrient. Okay, nutritious food. Then, whatever the food you are intaking, might be dosa, it's a combination of some raw ingredients. Is that not? Dosa, in sense, urud dal, rice, salt is there, is it not? Some ingredients are there. So if you are taking in your food, in total food, it's a combination of carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals, water, and so on. So these are the respective ingredients in the food. So basically food is divided into two different types, a balanced diet, another one is a junk food. In this balanced diet, if the nutrients, that is carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamin, minerals are all present in a right proportion, right amount, then it's meant to be as balanced diet. And about junk food, hope you all know pizza, burger, everything comes under junk food. So they are having, but still they are not having in a right amount. Okay, so that's meant to be as junk food. So generally food is classified as balanced diet and junk food. Okay, so apart from that, in terms of this nutrients, food is divided into three important types that we are going to see in detail. Yes students, now food is classified mainly into three different types. Okay, so the first classification is energy giving food. The food which gives energy, energy providers, or because of the presence of carbohydrates and fats, the food which is rich in carbohydrates and fats. Okay, so those type of food is said to be as energy giving food. Second classification, bodybuilding food. Bodybuilding food, it's mainly responsible for growth and development. Okay, so that food is rich in protein. That food is rich in protein. Okay, so this is bodybuilding food. Third classification is protective food. Protective food. Okay, so here the food will be rich in vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals. So basically we are divided into three types. One is energy giving, another one is bodybuilding, and third one is protective food. Yes students, now about what are the different types of nutrients present in your food. Okay, so major nutrients of food. What are the nutrients? Minerals, vitamin, protein, carbohydrate, fats, roughage, or else we can also tell it as dietary fiber and water. Okay, so these 7 are the major nutrients of food. Okay, so we are going to see about each and everything now. So the first type, carbohydrate. Let me take carbohydrate. So carbohydrates are basically energy providers. They are energy providers. There are two different types of carbohydrates, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. And simple carbohydrates, sugars, it's termed as sugar, and complex carbohydrates, it's termed as starch. Okay, so what is the difference between simple and complex here? Simple carbohydrates will get readily absorbed by the body, it quickly digests, and it gives you instant energy. It gives you instant energy. It's like if you are having sugar, all of a sudden you'll be feeling like somewhat energetic, is it not? So that is because of this simple carbohydrate, sugars. Okay, and the second type is complex carbohydrate. So here the complex substance is broken down into simpler substances, and that is readily absorbed by the blood. Okay, this type of starch, complex carbohydrate, will broken down into simple carbohydrates, and then it's readily absorbed by the blood. So there are two different types, simple and complex, and then it's present in rice, wheat, okay, and potato, bread, and all. Okay, so this is what I look about carbohydrates. So examples of carbohydrates: corn, rice, wheat, bread, and potato, and all. Okay, so if you are consuming more amount of carbohydrate, automatically that will get transferred or converted into fat, and that will be stored in our body. Okay, so this is what about carbohydrate. Yes students, now about the second major ingredient, fats. Okay, so some used to tell you should not have more amount of fats, it's not good for health and all, is it not? But trust me, fat is also an important essential component, and it is an energy provider here, energy provider. Okay, so what it will do, wherever the layer is there, it provides warmth to the particular area. Okay, it provides warmth, and then in certain organs such as eyes and kidneys and all, this fat layer will give you protection to the respective organ, eyes and kidneys and all. Okay, so it gives protection to the organs like eyes and kidneys and all. So examples: oil, oil from plant source, vegetable oil, mustard oil, coconut oil, all those things from plants is considered as fats, and from animals, butter, ghee, meat will come under fats. Okay, so this is what about fats. So students, now about the third major nutrient, protein. Okay, so it is helpful in growth and development of body cells. Growth and development of body cell. So right now your age is to grow. When your body is growing, it needs to be built continuously. Is that not? So for that they need some energy. That energy they are obtaining from protein. Okay, so for vegetarians they used to gain more protein through dal, soya bean and all, and non-vegetarians they used to have from fish, chicken, egg, meat and all. So students, now about the fourth nutrient, vitamins. Okay, so here it basically protects the body. It protects the body and it acts as an immunity booster. Immunity booster. Okay, so it provides a it's a protective food. Okay, and then it's seen in more in papaya, amla and all. Papaya rich in vitamin A and amla rich in vitamin C. Now about the fifth nutrient, minerals are required in small amount or quantities. Okay, but still it's considered to be essential to our body. Okay, examples, so many types of minerals are observed: iron, calcium, potassium, iodine, so many are there. Okay, so this is what about minerals. So now about the sixth major nutrient, water. Almost our body has 70% of water within us, is it not? So it's mainly useful for absorption and transfer of nutrients. Okay, water is required for absorption and transfer of nutrients, and it is present in all different types of citrus fruits, lemon, oranges and all. So students, now about the last nutrient, roughage. It is also termed as dietary fiber. Dietary fiber. Okay, so what it will do, it will add bulk to the undigested food material in your body. It will add bulk. Okay, so usually scotch brite we'll be using for cleaning vessels and all. What it will do, it will clean the vessel and it will remove all the waste which is present in the vessel, is it not? Likewise, in your entire body, to clean the undigested, unwanted materials, that will be removed out using this roughage or dietary fiber. Clear? So it helps for removal of undigested waste. To clean your body, this roughage is very important here. And yes students, now about the in total what are the different types of nutrients are present here. Okay, so carbohydrates and fats both are energy providers, and about protein, it is helpful for growth and repair of body cells, and about vitamins, it serves as an immunity booster, and then minerals, it is an essential nutrient. It's required in small amount but still it's considered to be as an essential nutrient here. And then water and roughages. The purpose of water is to absorb and transfer the nutrients, and about roughages to clean the body. Okay, so this is what about different types of nutrients, and they are having the respective function also. So now students, the food what is there in your plate is a combination of different types of nutrients. So that is a need of different variety of foods, so that each and everything will be having all these nutrients in a different combinations. Okay, so if you are intaking more varieties, you will be gaining more energy also. Clear? Now about the major ingredient, carbohydrate. Okay, so we are going to learn about that, and provided a test also which shows the indication of presence of carbohydrate. About that we are going to see now. So as I said, carbohydrate is an energy provider, and it's basically divided into two different types, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates is termed as sugar, and complex is said to be a starch. Okay, so sugar or starch is Both are different forms of carbohydrate, and then it provides us energy. They are basically energy providers. Okay, and then it's there in rice, wheat, potato, bread and all. Okay, and now if you want to test the presence of carbohydrate, what we'll do? See, you can have some rice, take some rice, okay, and then add some drops of iodine. Take some rice, okay, and then add some drops of iodine, and after adding, the rice color will be turned to black blue color. Black blue color. This black blue color is the indication of presence of carbohydrate. It's the presence of carbohydrate. So if you're getting this black blue color, it shows that carbohydrate is there in the respective food. Okay, and one more thing, the same thing, if you are using the food instance rice, if you have intaken the rice, and if to some extent if you chewed the rice, and if you are doing the same test with the chewed rice, then the result will be not positive. That is, you won't get black blue color. Okay, why? Because the starch digestion starts from mouth, is it not? So when we are intaking, automatically the starch is broken down. So if it is broken down and if it is not there, automatically you won't get this color. You won't get this color. So that's why you won't get the color with the chewed rice. Okay. So but if you are testing with the rice, you will be getting this black blue color because its rice is rich in carbohydrate. Yes students, now we are going to learn about the second part of the nutrient, that is protein. Okay. So now proteins are nitrogen containing compounds which is made up of amino acids, which consist of amino acids. So here protein is helpful for growth and repair of body cells. So protein is present in dal and soya for vegetarians, and it's present in fish and chicken for non-vegetarians. Okay. Yes students, now we are going to learn about a test for the presence of protein in your given food sample. Clear? So here the name of the test is Biuret test. So here you are going to take a sample of food. Your sample of food might be milk or groundnut paste or peas paste. Okay. So take the food sample, add 2 to 3 drops of copper sulfate, then shake well the test tube, and then put 10 drops of caustic soda. You will be getting a color change, purple color. So this purple color is the indication of presence of protein in your given food sample. Clear? So this is what about this Biuret test. Yes students, now about the third major nutrient, fats. Okay, so fats are basically energy giving food. They are energy providers. Okay, and then it's rich in butter, ghee and meat, which is taken from animals, and then it's observed in vegetable oils, all coconut oil, mustard oil, all vegetable oils, which is taken from plants. Okay, so these are some examples. And to do the test, before to that, it provides nutrition and protection. This fat layer will provide nutrition and protection. Okay, and now about the test. To just find out the presence of fats, what we will be doing? For example, you can take food samples such as butter or chips and all. If you are just crushing it with paper, you will be getting oily translucent patches. This oil patches is the indication of fats here. Is the indication of presence of fats here. So here in this chart we have learned about 3 different nutrients: carbohydrate, proteins and fats, and the respective tests to test the presence of their nutrients. Yes students, now we have already learned about energy giving nutrients and body building nutrients and all, is it not? So now we are going to learn about protective nutrients. Okay. So, what is this protective nutrients? Food which are rich in minerals and vitamins are called protective food. Okay. So, here the food which is rich in minerals and vitamins is termed as protective food. Okay. So, what is this vitamins and minerals and all? Vitamins are required by our body in small amounts. Okay. It's required only in small amount, but still it's very essential for our body, but are essential for keeping us fit and healthy. Okay. They protect us from various diseases. Okay. So, green leafy vegetables and fruits are the major sources of vitamins and minerals. We also obtain these nutrients from milk, fish and eggs. Okay. So, now we are going to learn about vitamins in detail. Yes students, now we are going to learn about vitamins. Okay. So, let me help you to understand. There are two different types of vitamins, fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. So, vitamin A, D, E and K or all the four vitamins or fat soluble vitamins, and vitamin B and C or water soluble vitamins. So, now we are going to have a detailed look. So, vitamin A is otherwise termed as retinol and their source is papaya, carrot, mango, and their function is to keep our eyes and skin healthy. Okay. Now, yes students, now about the second vitamin, vitamin B1, B2, B3 and B12. So, B1 is also called as thiamine, B2 is also called as riboflavin and vitamin B3 is also called as niacin and vitamin B12 is also called as cobalamin. Okay. So, now their sources are milk, green vegetable, peas, eggs, cereals. Okay. And then regarding their function, vitamin B1 function is they are essential for normal growth and development, and then vitamin B2 their function is for proper functioning of nerve cell, and about B3 their function is it's involved in various reactions of body cells, and then vitamin B12 main function is the production of blood cells. Clear? Yes students, now about vitamin C, it's otherwise called as ascorbic acid and their sources are amla, green chili, citrus fruits, and their function it helps to fight disease. And then vitamin D is also called as calciferol. Okay. And their sources are milk, butter, cod liver oil, eggs and all. Okay. And about their function, it helps our body to use calcium for strong bone and teeth. Okay. Now about vitamin E, tocopherol, and their sources are whole grains, green leafy vegetables and all, and they are used for general fitness and good skin. Okay. And then about vitamin K, phytoquinone. So, here their sources are green leafy vegetables and their function it helps in clotting of blood. So, this is what about different types of vitamin, their sources and their function. Yes students, now about the second part of the protective food, that is minerals. So, here minerals are also important elements required for maintaining good health. Okay. So, to maintain good health we require minerals, and then it is also required in small quantities. Some important minerals essential for our body are iron, calcium, magnesium, sodium and iodine. Okay. So, about calcium, it is essential for healthy bones and teeth, and they are present in milk and milk products. And about phosphorus, Phosphorus, it is essential for healthy bones and teeth, and it is present in milk, fish, banana and whole grains. Okay. And then about iodine, it is essential for normal functioning of body and its growth and development. Development. So here it's present in table salt or sodium chloride. And about magnesium, it's important for proper functioning of heart muscles. So it's present in legume, green leafy vegetables and almonds. Is that clear? So this is what about minerals. Yes students, now we are going to learn about other components of food. Okay. So here plant food material contains a lot of fiber in the form of cellulose. So now we are learning about fiber. Fiber is present in the form of cellulose. Okay. So the other name for fiber, dietary fiber. Okay. The dietary fiber does not have any nutritional value. It does not have any nutritional value, but still it is considered to be very essential. However, it is very essential for our body. Okay. It adds bulk to the undigested food material. So here this fiber adds bulk to the undigested food material. Clear? The quantity, it is more, no, that is because of this fiber. And then this helps in easy bowel movement and removal of undigested food. Okay. So it is present in fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains and pulses. These are foods which are rich in roughage or fiber. Clear? Yes students, now about water, an essential part of our diet, and it is considered to be as an indispensable part of our diet. Okay. So here about 70% of body weight is water. 70% of the body weight is water. So it helps our body in absorbing nutrients. And then for transporting substances inside our body also water is useful. It helps in the removal of waste from our body in the form of urine. Okay. And then it helps in regulating our body temperature, for example through sweating. Okay. By that it is regulating the body temperature. And then we need to replenish our body with water. Otherwise, it would lead to a condition called dehydration. Water will get lost, water will get reduced. So, we should drink 6 to 8 glasses of water every day. Clear? So, this is what about water. Now, about balanced diet. Okay. The food we eat daily forms the diet. Is it not? So, what is this balanced diet? A diet that contains all the different types of nutrients in a right amount. In right amount is termed as balanced diet. Okay. So, if all the nutrients are present in right amount, appropriate amount, then it is termed as balanced diet. Growing children and elderly people need to take more proteins in their diet. So, they need more proteins. And then pregnant women need a diet rich in protein and calcium and iron and all. Is it not? They used to have some tablets for iron during pregnancy time. And then laborers, they need more carbohydrates because their work involves intense physical activity and they need more energy. For their hard work, they need carbohydrate rich food. Okay. So, this is what about balanced diet. Yes students, now good cooking habits. So, while cooking we want to take care of some points like overheating, overboiling and deep frying destroy the nutrients present in the food. So, we should be careful when we are heating, boiling and frying and all. And then vitamin C is easily destroyed due to overheating. So, whenever you are preparing vitamin C rich food, then you should be very careful. And then wash vegetables before cutting. Why? Because it may remove the nutrients from them. After cutting, if you are washing, it might remove the nutrients from them. So, wash vegetables before cutting. Clear? Yes students, now about the last part of the chapter, deficiency diseases. Okay. So, here if our diet does not contain appropriate amount of any of the nutrients. We saw so many nutrients, is it not? Protein, carbohydrates, so many things. So if any of the nutrients is not present in the right amount, then it may lead to deficiency diseases. Clear? So deficiency diseases are the result of malfunctioning of the body. It's due to the lack of one or more nutrients in the diet. Okay, and then there are two things, malnutrition and undernutrition. So what do you mean by malnutrition? Malnutrition is caused when the food taken is deficient in essential nutrients. And then undernutrition is inadequate intake of food. Okay, so these are two main things, malnutrition and undernutrition. And some of the deficiency diseases like osteoporosis. Osteoporosis is the sign and symptom of the disease is bone and tooth decay will be there. Okay, and this is because of the deficiency of calcium. And now anemia, second disease, and that is because of the deficiency of iron. Okay, so the symptom of the disease, energy level will be very low energy level, is it not? So this is what about deficiency diseases. Yes students, now about a quick glance about the components of food. So we have learned about different types of nutrients, is it not? So what are the different types? Proteins, vitamins, fat, water, minerals and all, is it not? So we are going to see about that. Proteins, they are superpower source of energy. They are useful for repair old and damaged cells. Clear? Next thing is about vitamins. Vitamins are protective food and they need in small quantity, but still it's considered to be very essential food. Okay. And then about carbohydrates, they are quick energy giving food and there are two types of carbohydrate, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates is otherwise called as sugars and complex carbohydrates starch. Okay. And then about the next nutrient, minerals. Minerals, they are considered to be as protective food. Then it provides growth and development. And then about water, they are solvent for body, they absorb nutrients. And then fats, it's present around our heart and kidney. Excess fat may lead to obesity. Okay. So this is what the 6 different nutrients which are present in the food. So if it is present in the right amount, then it's considered to be as balanced diet. Okay. So that's what about this chapter, components of food.